Now, in our very first story, the suspected Nigerian kidnapper Sam Udoetukwu is currently under investigation for his alleged role in the kidnapping of 3 girls in the Western region, has told the Takoradi District Court that his escape from police custody was aided by an officer of the Criminal Investigations Department, CID, together with 2 other civilians.
Wills escaped from lawful custody at the Takoradi Central Police Command on December 30, 2018, after he was arrested for allegedly kidnapping some girls. City News' Akweteyman has the details.
Suspect Sam Wells, the Nigerian suspected kidnapper, today told the Takoradi District Court, presided over by Magistrate Ampedu, that he actually was assisted by 3 people to escape. But the court has given him a week to actually reappear with his witness to help him argue his case out. But I have one of the sisters of the kidnapped girls to actually tell me his view on this whole revelation that we're getting from the court.
It's like they are joking. We are not seeing anything. Because for it to come here 5 minutes, they adjourn the case to 18, it's like they are joking. And I will say it again. If you don't see my sister by the close of this week, seriously, we will strike. We will strike. Blood will flow in Western region. Seriously.
And in the Ibn Hafa region, the Nkoranza Traditional Council is accusing the Minister for Regional Reorganization and Development, Dan Botwe, and his deputy, Martin Ejay Mensah, of sidelining them during the process for the creation of the Bono East region. City News' Michael Sapunufum has more in this report.
With barely 24 hours for President Akufo-Addo to issue the constitutional instruments on the newly created regions, the Nkoranza Traditional Council is accusing the Minister of Regional Reorganization and Development, Dan Botwe, and his deputy, Martin Ejay Mensah, of sidelining the Traditional Council.
Above, we believe strongly that the Traditional has already been sidelined from the race by Honorable Minister of Regional Reorganization and Development and his deputy.
Let's go to the northern region, where students of the Nkoranza Community High School in the Tamale metropolis of that region are compelled to study in a dilapidated classroom block due to a lack of infrastructure. School authorities say the situation has affected student enrollment.
They are therefore appealing to the government and philanthropists to provide them with a befitting classroom block and other basic facilities to aid in teaching and learning. City News' Dainango visited the school and reports.
The Nkoranza community, located along the Tamale-Yendi Road, is deprived of basic amenities such as potable water and quality health care. Also of concern to residents is the lack of an appropriate educational infrastructure. The community has only one junior high school, which serves more than 3 other surrounding communities. The Nkoranza Community Junior High School was built by community members to help the students who completed their primary education further their studies. Since it was built during their Champon regime, the school has not seen any major renovation. The huge cracks have developed on the classroom blocks, while the classroom floors have potholes, generating dust during the dry Harmattan season. The school also lacks desks. The few available desks are weak. This tree serves as the staff common room for teachers. Head teacher of the school, Alasan Yakubu Abukari, laments over the challenges confronting the school.
Because of the nature of the school, it doesn't actually attract the students.
Let's get to the Volta region, where the Asogli State Council is unhappy with the governing council of the whole technical university over its decision to go ahead with the renaming of that institution after Ghanaian composer Dr. Ephraim Amu. According to the chiefs, the council has been disrespected by the insistence of the university council to go ahead with the change despite their disapproval.
Over the years, there have been calls for a befitting honor of Dr. Ephraim Tata Amu, a celebrated music technologist for his roles in the fight for Ghana's liberation. Dr. Amu, also a Pan-Africanist, was the first Ghanaian innovator who wrote music in the local languages Twi and Ewe, and spearheaded the African crusade against the onslaught of Western culture and civilization when he decided to put on an African wear to a public function. Some organizations are even working on transforming Dr. Amu's house at Peki in the Volta region into a museum complex, which will include a library and a music school. Despite these calls, the chief said the decision to rename the region's premier tertiary institution in his name must be reserved.
We shall resist. All our might. We are very peaceful people, but when we speak, we are for war.
Hello again. Residents of Akweteyman in the Okaikwe North municipality of the Greater Accra region say they are dying slowly as a result of the persistent release of toxic industrial waste into the atmosphere by a candy-producing company, Royal Sweets Limited.
They have therefore vowed to employ any means possible to get the company shut down or relocated. They have accused the assembly of showing little or no concern about their plight for nearly a decade. City News' Caleb Kuda explores the challenge of urban settlement and manufacturing activities.
As the days go by, Ghana's population keeps increasing, with an annual population growth rate of 2.5%. Housing in urban areas has become just as key as educating the next generation. But the quest for better and safer residential neighborhoods, as well as the need for space for industrial manufacturing, has been breeding tensions at Akweteyman near La Paz for nearly a decade, and the residents cannot take it any longer.
We cannot wait till there is an epidemic breaking out in this neighborhood, so that before people will come and cover and then start propagating what we are going through. We are taking action now.
And some other stories. And from the 2nd to the 9th of March this year, City FM will treat its listeners and City TV viewers to an unforgettable road trip. Dubbed the Heritage Caravan, patrons will visit 8 regions in Ghana.
At a fee of 2,500 cedis per accommodation, patrons will be able to book a seat on the caravan. Meanwhile, here is a teaser from last year's experience.
After touring a total of 5 regions, it was time to let off some steam. The team arrived at the Usbet Hotel, booked in and relaxed. That night came along with a masquerade party at the Usbet International Conference Center. The youth and old could not help but let go.